Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Rye Neck Board of Education Candidate Forum, sponsored by the League of Women Voters of Rye, Rye-Brook, and Portchester, and the town of Rye. My name is Douglas French. I'm president of the League, former mayor of the city of Rye, and a former Rye Neck graduate, from F.E. Bellows to Daniel Warren to the middle school to the high school. And we all can appreciate that Rye Neck is a very special education community. Our league has two goals. One is to make sure that we encourage active participation with our community in our schools and our government, and also to help increase understanding on these policies that shape our lives in our schools and government. And the focus of this forum tonight is to do just that. So I want to thank the candidates first and foremost for raising their hand to provide public service to the community. I want to thank the public for submitting their questions and topics and joining us here tonight, as well as on replay. You'll see this available on our YouTube channel, and you'll also see it on the local cable station. And you can find it by searching League of Women Voters, Rye, Rye-Brook, Portchester on YouTube or on the web, and you'll come to our website. Election day is March 18th. Voting will be held in the Rye Neck Middle School, High School Community Room, Tuesday, March 18th. Polls are from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And I want to introduce our moderator this evening, Paul Schwartz. He is a resident of White Plains. He is a member of the League of Women Voters, responsible for training and coordinating moderators for Westchester. So he is the moderator of all moderators. Paul is a retired teacher of English and public speaking. He devotes his time to civic and community organizations. Mr. Schwartz is a president of the Board of Meals on Wheels of White Plains and the president of the Board of Trustees of the White Plains Public Library. And so, Paul, the forum is all yours.
Thank you very much. Thanks for that introduction, and good evening. It is my pleasure to assist you today. I am merely here to facilitate a process which is between you, the voters, and the candidates. As Doug said, I live in White Plains, not in this district. That's the policy of the League of Women Voters. A moderator must be from outside of the voting district. Yeah, you talked about today's meeting is being recorded. The local cable station will have it, and the Rye-Brook Portchester League website. And maybe I'll remind people of that at the end. Today, we will be hearing from candidates for 3 seats on the school board of the Rye Neck School District. The ground rules, which the candidates have all been over, are as follows, so that you in the audience know the rules. First, we'll be opening statements of 1.5 minutes, and then we'll go to questions from the audience, which have been submitted in advance, screened by the league, and then submitted to me. I will read the questions. Responses will be 1 minute per candidate. The order will rotate. And after all have responded, any candidate may request rebuttal time of 30 seconds. A rebuttal may address a statement made by another candidate or extend or clarify their own answer, but it may not raise a new topic outside of the question topic. After the question period, we'll hear closing statements. Candidates will each have 1.5 minutes in the reverse order of the openings. And as moderator, I will reserve the right to allow additional rebuttal at the close if warranted by the content of a closing statement. I want to thank the timekeepers, Barbara Brunner and Roz Lar, who will hold up signs indicating 30 seconds remaining and stop. Candidates are allowed to complete a sentence, and I'll determine when it's time to really stop, but that's an indication. We're ready to begin. Candidates in alphabetical order are Heather Harvey, John Lozito, Rebecca Mansell, and Patty Nishelski. In a preliminary meeting, we determined the order by a random draw, and that is Patty Nishelski, Heather Harvey, Rebecca Mansell, and John Lozito in that order. So we're ready to begin. We'll hear first from Ms. Nishelski.
Okay, thank you very much. Hi, my name is Patty Nishelski, and I have served on the Board of Education for 2 3-year terms. I seek re-election for a 3rd and final term. My husband and I moved into the district 18 years ago. We have 4 sons, 3 of whom have graduated Rye Neck and gone on to college, and we have a 10th grader. I'm running for re-election because I believe my 10+ years of service to the Rye Neck community, my professional experience as an attorney, and the fact that I've been through the Rye Neck system all the way to college acceptances, and my passion for education continue to make me the best choice to help lead our school district over the next 3 years. Being on the board was not the beginning of my volunteer service to our district. Over a decade ago, I started volunteering with the PTSA. I served as president, vice president of Daniel Warren, and advisor to the PTSA president. I was then elected to the Board of Education, where I served as president of the board. I also currently serve on the Westchester Putnam School Board Board of Directors as treasurer. Service, education, and giving back are passions of mine. I'm running for re-election to continue to serve the students of Rye Neck, to complete projects we began together, such as returning all of our students to school, the construction project, the new website, better communication with our families, and making sure the children get the best education available and are given the most opportunities to pursue their own path towards success when they leave Rye Neck. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Before we go on, anybody know where that sound was coming from? Or did everybody hear that?
Yes,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
beeping.
All right, I
Yeah.
hope we don't hear it in again. Okay, Ms. Harvey.
Hi, everyone. I want to thank the League of Women Voters for holding this forum tonight. Thank you to my fellow candidates, and thank you to the community members in attendance. My name is Heather Harvey. My husband and John and I have lived in Rye Neck for almost 10 years. We have 3 kids in the district, 1 in the middle school, 1 at Bellows, and 1 at Daniel Warren. I'm a dedicated volunteer, both within the schools and PTSA, and I also volunteer with several community organizations. I'm a civil engineering project manager. I feel my career makes me uniquely qualified to serve on the board for several reasons, including financial aptitude. I have a lot of experience creating and maintaining budgets throughout my career. Teamwork. My job is 100% team-based. Being a team member for me means listening to others' opinions and working together in order to move forward. Lastly, problem-solving skills. At work, I solve mass transit problems, but I also solve smaller problems every day, including budgetary challenges, personnel issues, and differences of opinion within teams. I'm running for the board for 3 main reasons. First, I want to represent different backgrounds and different opinions in an attempt to represent our entire community. Second, I want to help continuously improve our great school district because nothing is ever perfect and there's always room for improvement. Third, I want to bring a higher degree of unity to Rye Neck through greater transparency, better communication, and by allowing full community involvement in major board decisions. So I look forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.